Welcome to official SL TV channel. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel and share my video and press the red button. Please help me to share my video.
Alphonsus, the hand-picking, the selection of cases that the Sierra Leone police investigates and those they conveniently either did not see or not know about, what does that say about justice in itself in the country? This is now zoning in, especially with reference to what I asked him about, threats and activities on social media. For certain instances, they see them, they take it up. For certain instances, they conveniently do not know about it.
No, but he has answered that question precisely in a way, and he also confirmed it, suggesting that if it's against the state, they take it more seriously. So it tells you to what extent how they handle issues, and that's the area probably we'll be looking at when they have launched this strategic plan, transforming themselves from police force to police service, because many times the police is seen as a police seen as a regime police. For now, it is SLPP that is in power. So whatever the conduct of the police is within the SLPP ambit. So we refer to them as regime police. If they want to move from that aspect of regime police to community policing, we may now see their approach different. So you are not going to say you are paying premium on issues that threat to come that affect the state. What about the citizens that constitute the state? Security, you cannot balance security. You cannot weigh. Everybody has the right to security. Or as an institution referred to as a democratic policing that police and serve community. And that is why many times people have dissociated themselves or have lost trust and confidence on the police, so even by giving them information. Sometimes there's certain things happen in a particular community. They will not call the police because they know that when they call, the next thing, police will bring them to come and explain to us. How did you know this or whatsoever? They don't know even how somebody presents an information to you. How do you get that person? How do you encourage that person to give you more? Other than even inviting that person to the police, even meeting that person where he or she lives, discussing with him, trying to confirm, trying to corroborate. But the next thing they will do, we want you to come to the police to come and explain. So it creates a barrier for people to even be afraid to even associate themselves by providing information. Now there was this lady, is it Hawa Hunt? This TV, you call it. I think she was out sometime when she used on audio, video, insulting the president and the first lady. She was arrested when she came back since December the 22nd for insulting the president and the first lady, which is not a direct threat. But on cyber, they use the cyber crime act to bring her to book, and he was arrested. We are yet to see whether he has been even released or granted bail for insulting the president and the first lady, insulting, which we condemn in terms of for morality purpose, but we don't. To us, from the human rights perspective, I don't think that situation warrants her detention. In fact, for a period from December 22nd to a number of days. If we are doing justice and if we want to transform the police in addressing situation, those are things precisely as even community police. You can just call that person, explain to that person what she has done, what are the implications. Let her understand that if you do this the next time, this will happen to you. But just to satisfy the president and the first lady, I think that was really unfortunate. You need
to speak to that.
You cannot really satisfy the president or the first lady. Also have in mind
that still on cyber, from videos on social media, there was a man who conveniently spoke about a 3-point-something million budget for war, that it's very easy to bring war to Sierra Leone. And compare the two cases for us, and let's understand the difference in how both were handled. When you would say the genesis of the crime, it started from a social media video. Maybe, might be equivalent to the same source, or one is even worse, budgeting for a war that destabilizes the nation. Let's understand the dynamics between the two cases.
Coming back to something Kaikai, Chief Kaikai, we issued out a press release. He was arrested, detained at CID. He made public apology. He knew of this. He was arrested. We saw that one. That is why I told you about open source. If now we're police, just like he said, we are also human. We get information from other angles, from people. And that is why we are working with the community. We also have a department responsible to interface with the community people. So we get this information through social media, and the man was invited. We even issue out a press release in respect of this one. He was detained at CID.
I think my concern
he was detained at
that
CID.
The statement of Chief Kaikai and the insulting words of Hawa Hunt, you tend to address them within the security system. Which one is more grievous?
Which
I think it's Chief Kaikai. If you look at Chief Kaikai's statement, was so grievous than Hawa Hunt. But Chief Kaikai, according you stated it now, he was asked to make a public apology. Hawa Hunt was not asked. She was not asked because she insulted the president, and they are not trying to appease the president and the first lady. And the Chief Kaikai was also appeased because he did not go through what Hawa Hunt has gone through. He was appeased just to make a public apology. That's unfortunate, and it's unrealistic in this country.
Are those pointers?
It's unrealistic. Okay. Chief Kaikai was given an opportunity to enjoy. By the security to make, detained at CID for how many days, for how long?
It's more than 3 days. It was
more than 3 days. Hawa Hunt, how many days?
We issued a press release in relation to this one.
Hawa Hunt, how many days was she detained?
I don't want to comment about Hawa Hunt because already taken to court. I don't have that, authority.
But how many days was she detained in court, in police cell?
Me personally, I don't have that authority.
Gentlemen, are those pointers to easily say that the police, the current police, does dances to the whims and caprices of the past that's been?
We don't.
But that's what I've said, but he's denying regime policing.
We don't.
Chief Kaikai is part of the SLPP system.
We don't.
And so we know for sure. That was why he said, if that person, if Chief Kaikai was from the opposition, we will never expect an apology from Chief Kaikai. He will be charged. But because he's a member of the ruling party, he was asked to make an apology. Hawa Hunt was never asked to make an apology, even though she insulted the president and the first lady. She was not given the opportunity to make an apology. She was detained for several days, weeks, and she has been charged to court for insulting. Somebody that threatened the security of the state was not charged to court, was asked to make a public apology. It's really unfortunate. It's really unfortunate. And this is security we are talking about in this country.
That is his opinion.
That is my opinion, but that's the candid opinion.
The gravity of his statements...
The gravity of the statement cannot be comparable.
The gravity of Kaikai's statement comes at a time when the country, and I know, was in some security turmoil.
Yes, and that is the reason he was arrested. And nobody asked us the moment we saw that video. The CID invited him, and then we did a press release in relations to that one to also explain clearly to the public that he was arrested based on his utterance.
Okay, gentlemen, I think we've had some messages on our Facebook.